Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Xavier back again with another video. We are getting into the last 2 units of the Make UI course in the foundation section. Last video we covered my organization and the user settings. Today we're going to go into the team dashboard and roles, as well as unit 4, which is templates. And then hopefully we'll finish with the 10 question assessment at the end of the course. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So here we are in the unit introduction. Unit 3 says team, dashboard, and roles. So I'm just gonna read this introduction. You are now at the 3rd unit of the Make UI course within the Make Foundation. Note that the Teams feature is only available on the Teams subscription plan. You will still have access to this on a non-Teams plan, but you will not be able to create additional teams. Even if you do not have a Teams subscription, this is still worth learning. Click next. Teams and users, definitions and roles. Team. If you're working collaboratively under the same organization, then it's ideal to use teams. Working in teams allows sharing access to scenarios, templates, connections, webhooks, keys, devices, data stores, and data structures. There are many roles available that you can assign within teams. We'll cover them shortly in this unit. User. A user can be a member of any number of teams within the same or multiple organizations. A user can also have multiple roles within a team. A user can be the admin of one team whilst being a member of another. Click next. Concept of working with teams. The advantage of using teams in a collaborative environment can be illustrated as follows. Let's say a business has 3 separate teams, all looking to use Make for their own purposes. These are marketing, HR, and support. The marketing team uses Make for internal and external communications. The HR team uses Make for processing internal data. The support team uses Make for responding to user queries. Teams are important for several reasons. Each team has separate scenarios, separate connections, and separate data. Team members can collaborate, only access scenarios and data for their team, and be assigned roles based on their specific needs. So we covered this kind of in the last unit, or one of these 2 previous units, how you can separate the teams and organizations and have the different teams use the same account, but be basically using different scenarios and different workflows that don't interfere with the other teams. So basically you can like separate them and make them all be using the same account, but like have different, basically have different operations that they're performing. I'm gonna click next. Within the support team, they may want to define users to different roles. Some users will need to create and make edits or even run existing scenarios, while others only want to view the output data. The following roles for teams are team admin, which have full access to all data within the team, rights to add or remove team members, and rights to assign roles on their team. Team members have full access to all data within the team, but cannot manage other team members / delete the team. Team monitoring have read-only access to the team scenarios and templates. Team operator has read-only access to all data within the team and can activate or stop scenarios and set up scenario schedules. And then there's the team restricted member, who has full access to all data within the team, but cannot publish scenarios. Click next. Adding teams and users. To create a new team, navigate to the My Organization menu and select the Teams tab. Click Add a New Team and input a name. So you can see it's just on the Teams tab. You can create the teams here through the My Organizations and the Teams tab up there. I'm gonna click on this little arrow. Once you have created your team, navigate to the Users tab and click Invite a New User. Fill out your new user data. Note that if you select any other role than admin, you will be able to select which team they belong to. When you click Save, this will send the user an invite to your team. So click this, you can see that adding people to the teams will invite them once you put them in it. Click the arrow. Added users will appear here. If you would like to remove the user, select the drop down next to their role and select none. So you can remove them from here too by changing this role icon to none. Once you have set up your team, You can navigate to it from below Organization. If you click the drop down, it will provide you with a list of all your created teams. The scenarios, connections, and webhooks will change based on which team you have selected. All right, click next. That's the end of the unit. Cool. It's a really short one. So let's go on to unit 4, which is templates. Click mark this task as complete. All right, unit introduction. Welcome to the final unit of course 4. In this unit, you'll learn where to find templates and how these can help you build scenarios faster than ever. Click next. About templates. What is a template? Templates are pre-built scenarios that can be used at any time to automate specific tasks and processes. Think of it as some of the work has been done for you. The modules and actions have been mapped, but there are still steps you will need to configure. For example, using a template requires the user or a teammate to create their own connections to the applications within the template. Why are they useful? Templates are really useful as they can give you a head start on expanding on a scenario concept. If you have an idea for a scenario but do not know where to start, then the templates selection is an incredibly helpful resource. You can even create templates to be shared with others. And finally, working backwards from a completed scenario template can be a great way to learn. Where can I find them? Templates are located from within the Make menu below Scenarios. You can also browse templates via the Make website located here under Resources and Templates Library. So yeah, they have templates you can use on the website here, and you can see that there's a bunch, and you can even create your own. So if you want to look through these, you can see what scenarios are already kind of built, and like say if there's something that's near to what you want to create, you can just start here and customize it to your specific needs. And click next. Selecting a template. The most useful way to identify your template need is to use the search function located in the top right hand corner of the page. You can search the apps that you will be using as part of your scenario, the purpose of what you want to achieve, for example, invoice. The more apps and combination of terms that you input, the more accurate the results will be. For example, the image on the left shows the results of searching for MailChimp, Salesforce apps, and the term subscribe. Give this a try yourself now with some of the software that you use daily and see what results are displayed. So yeah, I'll go to this website here so that if you guys want to look at some more templates, you can just go to make.com/en/templates, and yeah, you can see all these templates in addition to the ones that are already on the website here. And click next. Using a template. Once you have found a template that you think may be useful, select it to open the template summary page. So there's some little dots we got to click on over here on this little description. This section will provide you with a brief summary of what actions the scenario will perform. Click on these icons here. This section will detail all of the modules/apps used within the scenario. And then down here at the bottom, clicking here will open the template in the scenario editor. And then over here on the actual scenario, the flow of the scenario will be detailed here, identical to clicking the explain flow function under controls. All right, cool. And click next. Creating your own template. We got 5 slides here. If you are on a Teams plan, you will notice that there are 2 tabs within the templates section, public templates and team templates. Public templates show all of the publicly available content, whilst team templates will show any of the content created by yourself or within your team. If you are on the Teams plan, you will also have the option to create your own template. This can be achieved by selecting Create a New Template. The process for creating your own template works similar to the scenario builder, but with a few more stages. Once you have created and published your template, this can be set to public or private. When configuring each module, you will see the options to use a wizard and use as default value. This is used to provide a custom instruction for others looking to use this template. For this demo, 2 custom instructions have been created. These will say, choose a drive, select the drive where your Google Sheet is stored, and spreadsheet ID, select the spreadsheet to add a row. Next slide. When the template has been published and a link shared with the team, the prompts that were specified on the previous page will be reflected here. So you can basically just prompt your team if you're like the admin creating the templates for your team. Next slide. If you would like to share your created template with the world, you can select the request approval option from the template menu. Request approval will change to approval pending. If approved, Make will add your template to the public templates library. Note that if your template uses a custom app, this will not be added to the public library. And that's the end of the slides. Click next. And that's the end of the unit and the end of the course. So pretty easy stuff. This is mostly just making sure we understand what's all available in the UI. But with that being said, we can go on to our final task of this video, which is the 10-question assessment. So just like I said last time, I've been getting 80% on these tests. I've been missing 2 questions every single time. So we're gonna try to get 90% and only miss 1 question this time. I think we can do it. So here we are on the page. Just gonna go over here to mark this task as complete to get started. All right, question 1. If you run out of operations, what can you do to obtain more? Purchase more operations, upgrade subscription type / usage, or continue to use operations. These will be carried to the next month. I think it's these 2, A and B. Ooh, let's go. Is the following statement true or false? A template will do all of the work for me. This is false. You have to add configurations. Cool. Which of the following make pricing plans have a limited number of active scenarios? That's the free one. That's the only one that has a limited number. Okay, great start. Is the following statement true or false? Notifications can be customized for each organization. This is true. I think so, because you can customize it by like team, right? Cool. Where are operations tracked? Organization. Let's go. Where can you find organization and user settings in Make? Organization and user settings? That was like the second unit. Organization, user settings, my user name and profile. Teams, maybe profile? Oh, let's go. All right, question 7. Is the following statement true or false? I can use templates as a basis for my scenarios. You can, this is true. Is the following statement true or false? Each team will pay for their own subscription and operations costs. No, right? Because teams are under organizations. Oh, all right. Question. No, we got 2 more questions. How did I think we were on the last question? Question 9. What notification types can you receive from the notification menu? If your scenario has been deactivated due to critical issues, I think you do get notification for that. Warnings encountered by your scenarios that need attention, for sure. Notifications about errors encountered within your scenario that may impact its performance. All of these, right? Hell yeah. All right. This is the last question. Let's see if we can get this 100%. Is the following statement true or false? A lot of true or false questions in this one. Users can have multiple roles across different team environments within Make. True. 100%. Baby, let's go. Look at that. My first 100% test. Super easy quiz. I think that was probably the easiest one. Now we're done with this course, the Make UI course. Mark this task as complete. And now we can go back to our dashboard. And look at that. First 4 courses done. And now we only have 1 more course in the foundation section. Wow, what's going on here? Okay, so it looks like they changed the website a little bit, but it's still pretty much the same. If you go to all courses, it just kind of looks like this now. And all I did was I went to home, and then I went to, like, you can see the different CSS foundation, Make, basics, intermediate, advanced. That's what we're looking at here. And we're in the foundation section. And then if you go scroll down to view all courses, you can see the ones that we did and haven't done. And the last one that we have to do is this Make foundation assessment, which is basically just gonna go over all of the stuff that we went over in the previous courses. So it shouldn't be too long. Actually, let's see if I click on it. Yeah, it's literally just a test. Yeah, except this one has 20 questions. This is the last assessment of the foundation section. And once we finish that, we'll be able to go into the basics, the Make basics courses, and then we'll have these 5 courses to do, or sorry, 4 courses and final assessment. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Next video, we're gonna go over this Make Foundations assessment, which is 20 questions. And maybe if it doesn't take too long, we can do like the first unit or first 2 units of the first basics course. So moving along very quickly here. And the next section, in this basic section, we'll be going more in depth into actually like building scenarios and like how you would configure different apps and the different ways we can use the scenario and customize it to our specific needs. So if you're excited for that, please stay tuned for the next video, and I hope you guys are all doing well. Appreciate you watching. If you found any of this interesting, please feel free to drop a like, comment your thoughts, or hit that subscribe button. That's gonna be it for me for today. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care.